It's week 7 of the National Football League, and we've got
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
11 MT. Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Burrow. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. 4 yards the pickup. First down. Now Burrow. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. His intended target, but now it's third down. You talk about this Miami defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And this is one of those something's got to give games. You got the number 1 passing team in the NFL, and it's the number 1 defense against the pass. A lot of times, the battle's in the trenches. We know that. We see it all the time. But this one, here we go. This game's going to be won on the outside.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws.
God, man.
Going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's brought down. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
What?
Anyone thought we'd see a run closing second and now long.
Can you get my basket from there?
Can I go pee first? Gosh. I want to pee. Hi. I'm back.
Surprise. I think he'll make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
Myers in motion right. Play action. It's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Gun.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
Did you hit the step master?
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. You talk about this Miami defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And how about that last play? Did you see how quickly they got?
You'll call another nigga strong, but you won't call me strong? That's crazy. That's wild.
Exactly why their ranking is justified.
And now they're just hoping to see more of that. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Colts at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
You know she pissed on the bed?
Burrow will throw.
Look at it. There's a puddle.
To Gibbs.
Don't get her in trouble right now because she just did something good. So
And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
On 2.
there, I see like a pot, like a dark puddle.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Now it's Burrow. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yards, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
I did the ones where you sit down and you freaking push yourself up. I did 4 sets of 35.
What are you talking about?
The one where you sit down and then you push yourself up. It works out like your thighs and your butt. It works out your glutes.
Oh yeah.
I did 5 sets of 35 at 870 pounds.
35 reps?
Yeah.
Why'd you do so many reps?
That's it. What happened? So that's what first. And then I went to the one where you do the kicks, where you like open it like this. I did that. I did 25. No, I did 15 at 65 pounds. And I did 5 sets of those. And then I did the
Was it busy over there?
No, it wasn't busy. I got to do all the like the stuff I wanted to do.
That's going to be a touchback.
Where's the ball?
Bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Okay.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And last time able to get 3.
I saw we pop us.
6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to get some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. In motion right is Addison.
Probably in the room.
They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker.
Oh, my legs were shaking. I had to fucking go like this to my leg because it was numb. I was like,
this defense for the Colts, they
not
were
a damn thing.
terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flowing to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
So that was one of our kids that did that shit, or what?
what?
With the puddle?
Yeah.
It's incomplete.
Right, and we went to yesterday. It's been for a while.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But if it was her, it was getting bad. Like dog urine. I need to get a spray though, so we're like, well, actually, I don't know that probably was talking to me for probably 5
Here comes the Indianapolis offense
now
now as
like,
they get set
so
to
it
take
smells
over.
bad, like urine.
And that last drive was very, very balanced.
It's not the smell. It's not her. Well, kind of is her smell too. But if she just kept it on the pad, it wouldn't stink.
Until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
No.
As they've got it as we resume action. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow.
My son's probably all wrenched up.
That is caught by Laporta. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
11, 11. 11, Thomas.
In motion, Hill.
That.
Burrow looking to pass. His throw incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic.
Did you go on the treadmill?
High percentage play call.
What'd you do on there?
Offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10.
I did like a little speed walk / jog because the elevating thing didn't work. It was saying I was on 15, and I was like flat. And then when I tried to make it go up and down, they said error 45, error 45. And I was like, I was like, no, that's not 5 and done.
It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone,
Do you feel the workout buzz in you?
That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage. With
I can tell you won't shut up.
House.
I'm just kidding. That wasn't a funny one? Sorry.
Here's Blankenship kicking off. And not willing to risk a return.
So what else did you do?
To the 30-yard line.
Huh?
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get
You said nothing?
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points.
You want to talk to me now? Why? I wonder why.
That answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to
That's
find a way
insane. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not sure.
drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And the Dolphins first down.
Now it's Wilson. And Walker has it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Wilson. He finds his man complete.
Oh.
That's Walker. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
He'll return it from the 6. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this is an example of breaking down the defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
You get tired of abusing her after a while, or what?
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first.
I know. Have you seen underdogs when they get older? Their fucking ears sag and shit.
Really?
Yeah. You can tell that her ears are big too. They sag.
Back to throw now on first down. And his throw.
Oh my god. There's nothing I could do about that, bro.
Yeah, you ain't get up. Get up.
Absolutely, just needed a
Let me
touch
change
more
the
air
first
under
pass.
instead he
The
fired
first
an
one
absolute
is pass.
bullet.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another goal. First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 11,
They'll
11,
come
11.
out in the pistol.
11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. But I think the ball's out, and the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football.
Thankfully for the offensive for 2.
What'd you say?
He told you, boys?
Yeah.
Fucking dickhead. I told him, like, you're not, he was putting a bracelet on, like, that's not for girls. I mean, that's not for boys, that's for girls. He's like, I'm a girl.
Fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Here we go. 11.
After the sack on first down, Burrow. And the pressure gets to him again. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times.
What are you shaking for?
That time,
excitement or?
And that's where I want to start what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
This 2nd and 4. Here's Wilson. Short throw to Smith. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Short throw to Smith. So we hit halftime. Well, we'll move right through the break then. Skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Colts offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. His numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs to about the 35, 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
12. 11 MT.
Now they go play action now. Burrow.
Dude.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
12.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The kick by Lutz is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within one score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The home team's offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Darius Williams in there to make the tackle. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 MT, take.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
God, stop getting fucking...
Deep ball.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing
guys,
they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
11.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
11. 11 Thomas. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 54 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I could never find my fucking best running play, bro. Like, where is that? That shit cost me, bro. See this?
On 2, ready?
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
Hey, we got to
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
12. 11 MT. 12.
Here's Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Here we go.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
You work today?
Definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Miami set to take over. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows them to have some success.
Throwing is Wilson. Completes this to Addison out left. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. And you know what else happened on that play? He just went past 45,000 career passing yards.
He's going to cherish that moment, but he's also going to...
There's this one guy who he had a beard and like, dude, that dude stunk like ass. He like walked by me, he smelled like a homeless dude. Like, fuck, who stink.
Linemen who've kept him upright to throw the ball. Receivers who've caught it. I mean, just so many people to embrace. And last but not...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Micah Parsons picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not good. Oh. Here it's 3rd and 2. Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Walker. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Good job there defensively to push him back on 1st down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score. But you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
Ball start, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, Walker.
What?
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Stop crying.
A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4. That'll bring up 4th and goal. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. The field goal we just saw has us now at a one-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
11 mighty.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here to about the 35, second down.
And quickly they get to the line.
11 Thomas.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT. Tate. Shot.
Burrow will throw. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Dolphins offense returning to the field.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Play action. It's Wilson.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Well, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Another run for Gibbs here.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Partner, so much for situational football because that's the absolute last thing you want to do when you're protecting a lead in the fourth quarter. Not only do you lose yardage, but you find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Samuel, complete.
Here we go.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it's Burrow.
That is caught.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. CeeDee Lamb, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Colts have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Over the middle and complete to Addison.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Play action. Now Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Smith brings it in, going across the middle.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Wilson.
To the sideline and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Wilson will throw again. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
And the Colts are going to take again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
90 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gibbs straight ahead.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done, really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only...
Here we go. All this candy, I can't believe it. Now we're gonna crush it up in a little bitty pieces. Here we go. Candy cane crush. Candy cane crush. Candy cane crush. Let's add in some super candy. Yeah, because you feed them too much. Exercise, jumping jacks, go. Now. Move the table.
Let me see your belly, Papas. I want to see your belly. No,
I'm going to exercise.
I need to see your belly. Exercise, do a sit up. You have a baby in there? Are you sure, Vlad?
Are you hungry still or what?
Me?
No, for the dog. Come here, love.
I can eat.
I'm not feeding you right now. You need to drop some fish water.
I can eat another round.
Huh?
I can eat another round.
No, you can't. That's probably why you feel like you can't do stuff because you don't eat.
So you just said me?
You heard me. Do I have to repeat myself?
Yeah, I didn't hear you. Are you scared of me?
Oh, I thought she was pooping on your damn weights. That's been her life right there.
Pick it up, right. Pick it up. Put it back on the table. Come here, big boy. That shirt's too damn small for him. Why you doing my son like that? Put one on that fits him. Stop putting up small clothes on him. Stop playing with you. Go. This nigga's fucking lazy, bro. You never see it out, huh? This is another like the type of animal I like, though. Like just one that just wants to get left. That just wants to get left alone. Leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. Beat me. Fly, fly. Be quiet. Do a sit-up. Lay down. Now get up. Do a sit-up. Sit-up exercise. Lay down. Do a sit-up. Now get up. Get up. Okay, now lay down again. Second best.
Careful, no, not in the mouth. No. Fuck her up. Beat her up. I'm just kidding, man. It'd be nice to be nice. She's a fucking kid. You're a big ass boy. You're a big ass boy.
Big ass nigga. You see that? How do you put the chicken on the other side? Duh. Like duh. Stop it. You want a hot dog? Hot dog? I got a football pitch for you. Like to say for you.
What was it?
No, I just think this one in the van. What?
I'll bring up my mom. Send it to your bitch mom. Your bitch, stupid, worthless mom. That doesn't have a job. Oh. Okay, I'm tired of Danny Go, man. Shh. Shut up. The fuck? Who you throwing shit at? Those mommy's keys. Wait, you forgot her key right there too. Right there. Give it to mom.
Thank you, Conrad. Thank you for love, brother. Fucking love you, man. You made it free, so. Wait. Oops, continents.
Hoop the noob, baby. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. You talk about my mom, I'll talk about yours. You always do. You always do. You always do. You always do. Why do you want to come up here with that there? Huh? Oh, you show me love, Bob. You show me love, Bob. Stop licking in my mouth, man. What the fuck's your problem? Alright, fuck out.
You're mean.
Look, Tammy, Gavin Newsom is in the building looking for you. Gavin Newsom, that motherfucker. I saw a post that said Gavin Newsom is going to try to run for president. Here we go. Do you see the chat? Appreciate you.
She's hurting him. He's hurting her.
And be nice to her.
Why do you keep calling me a bad dog, Donna? The fuck?
You don't be mean, dude.
The fuck, bro? What's going on? Yeah, man, do you know what we're doing photos? Like, Instagram?
Get down. Down.
Oh, she hit again?
No?
On her bike out here.
Oh, she did?
Yeah,
Good.
it's wet.
Here we go! Here we go! It's my birthday! Happy birthday, Armando!
What was I gonna get? What was I gonna get? Oh, yeah.
You know what's going on with me? I think with her
What?
is that I think like at nighttime, instead of just like expecting her to like just do it, I think that man, stop.
What?
I think she expects me to like.
I'm hearing you.
I think she expects me to like take it to the pad.
Finally, it's. Ask them how much they charge.
For what kind of shots again?
Huh?
For what shot?
Just her first set of shots. Tell them that she's 3 months old.
Is she really 3 months or
Yeah, she was born on February 28th.
Hello, I have a dog who's 3 months old. You guys have dogs over there? Oh, when do you guys do them? Okay, June 8th. Oh yeah. So they do puppies like first shots or like specific thing? Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. And then, they're gonna come June 8th, right? Okay. And then you guys also sell the shots and distributors there, right? All right. Thank you. You too, bye. Stop it. What is it? March? On June 8th, there's somebody that's in the town.
June 8th?
Yeah.
June 8th, how much they charge?
Oh.
You didn't ask them that.
No.
Oh my gosh. That was the number one question.
And then they sell them there.
They sell them there?
Yeah.
Stop being over there. Get up. Are you okay? Go with daddy. Where's this little girl at?
Should I call them back?
Yeah. Just be like, sorry, I forgot to ask another question. How much you guys?
I'm trying to ask one question, but one more, sorry. How much do they cost for the shots and stuff? Both. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. The shots that you give them that you give them themselves is like less than 20, like $21, 17, like almost 20 something.
Huh? I can tell if she said 20, 27 or like, if she said 27 on the first one, and then all of a sudden she said 50.
This is getting There was going to Kyler, great rounds of Kyler. Yeah. That makes sense. Number one got through to him. Different round. Yeah, next two, three,
You want gummies, Puffy? But you're too fat already. Okay. But you're too fat already. Does that mean Yvette? Did you hear me? Hurry up, get up! Where's the dog at? Did you let her eat a gummy? Did she eat one? Okay, now get out of here. They started a chat. Yeah, if Toronto can somehow work this next round, those are big deals. Those are big deals they flip. This kid, yeah. They're hanging around with probably going to break. Things are getting kind of warm, but they're set up here for you still have this streak, though, I believe, on Shotzi. So, yeah, so it doesn't look great. Here we go. Everybody has to dodge that hellstorm. It's really like that, though. It's a great. Oh, Jamie's like a fucking player. Forward and this shot again with the AR. And that's a lot. Did Greg? That really made Greg? Yeah, just stop that. Oh. I just really not get this. Oh, how it's 33 and 21. It's over 28. I focus on trying this team. Yeah, you're going to be 20 points away. You are ultra.
Toronto, man, they've been looking real shaky, man.
It's possible, but it's just so difficult to do, especially with some of the outside.
I just saw the videos that face service. Face service, he made it this days.
Most of it.
Very nice.
His 7 rates great. He's in on the action too about the push through that 30-kill mark. 15 needed for the win.
I'm doing the damn on C9 on real line, so I kind of get it, Chris. Otherwise, you get C9 Scott on that one, like at the ground.
Yeah, they're pretty strong.
You put him in ASD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A triple from inside. Will really be the difference. When they gotta get the time and get the flip. It's just giving them nothing. Gotta give them nothing right now. Yes, they very patient, making sure you always have one player on side. There is forward pressure now. That's going to be Kleenex. They are going to get on this guy underneath. Keep it inside.
He's blocker now.
And so he's going to influence this. This could get a little messy. He still has shots.
They're not going to get this guy.
They don't know where he is, but they know he's alive. They
He gets one kill, and now they're trying to isolate him. Shotzi doing what he does best, just trying to finesse by time for his teammates to get back in.
That's the blast. That's the blast. GG. Good play from Chelsea. Chelsea and Kyler. Great plays.
Oh my God.
Great plays. I think we're going to give it, bro. Good, bro.
We have some breaking news on the timeline. Ellie officially announced his retirement from Better Television.
Haley retired?
Yeah, Ellie retired.
Yeah, Janet. The Pope, man. Haley retired, Chad.
Ellie jogged around.
It's a stallion right there. Stallion. Just confirmed Sam's first child name is going to be Thomas Pat J. DeFarte LaRue. Okay, excellent. Rabbit, signature super chat, Rabbit.
That's fucking crazy.
But against Chauncey, 33 and 20, Luke 39 and 23, 4,000 damage. Brucey with the most damage in the lobby at 28 and 29. And the fourth merchant, what he's done, still working from optics.
Damien, you've only won to shoot back in that match. Everybody else got.
Yeah, it cost him my man team. It cost him his team. It cost him team like that.
I don't put Leon. I got cold in here, man.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
if you're not having saved that number up, right, you're going to have to check this shit or something because they haven't started out. No!
Bro, they fixed the fucking browse.